Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another video, and today I am very excited to check out a new track from Termina called Parasocial, and it features Phil Bozeman and Joshua Travis. So I have high expectations for Termina with their newer singles that they put out. I think Take Flight would be my favorite, but both have had an obvious change in the mix compared to the debut album that I have been super keen on. I've enjoyed Termina from the beginning regardless. So shout out to Nick for getting this over to me in time to make a video. I am going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it. Oh!
That's how the story goes. The lies inside your mind become all you know. Caught in a losing game. You buy your time, but I still don't know your name. That's how the story goes. The lies inside your mind become all you know. Caught in a losing game. You buy your time, but I don't know your fucking name.
Man, that is mean. Loving this chorus. All right, Nick. Oh no. Oh, okay, they got the merch. I'll link the merch in the description. Termina, Parasocial, featuring Phil Bozeman and Joshua Travis. Let's discuss. So both features very evident here. Joshua Travis's style brought to Termina undoubtedly, which fits extremely well. If you've listened to a lot of what Joshua has been involved in, Glass Cloud, his solo stuff would be the best examples, I think. That kind of indicates what I mean, and if you're not familiar and you go and listen to like one song by either, you'll probably be able to identify what it is that he brings to the music that he works on or is a part of, or however, but it's still Termina. And then the fact that they added Phil as well, like two decently large features, because like I said, Joshua's style is very evident, and it's a feature that you can identify throughout a lot of the songs. So having an additional feature is not, I haven't seen any Termina track with a feature, so having Phil also on this, and then that ending of the song and everything, it's very well done, sort of a lot to take in on first listen. I think Take Flight was that song for me that immediately on first listen I was like, I'm gonna run this into the ground, and I think that will remain my favorite of the 3 singles that have come out recently. But this is gonna be up there. The chorus, like I had mentioned, I love that the vocals feel a little bit different, but like I've mentioned in some of the, I don't even know at this point if it was a Termina video or Monuments, but Andy has a wide range when it comes to his voice. The projects that he's involved in can show you that, similar to what I just said about Joshua. If you go and listen to the different bands that Andy is in, Makari, for example, Wonder, they're much different than like Monuments or Termina. So he's got an incredible range, a lot of options for them on what they can do with Andy as a vocalist. And then you also have Nick, who's doing vocals now too. So the possibilities for Termina feel like they continue to widen. This one has like a very chaotic feel, which I think makes sense given what I just mentioned about the features. I think some of the style that Joshua Travis has adds to that, because you've got like all of these like pitch shifts and stuff, and like noises that are in Darko with some of the stuff that like very different sounding. I don't think that Darko and Termina sound alike, because Darko is much more chaotic, where I feel that this is at the same time as it has like just some of the noises that make you go, that sounds sort of like a robot or some shit. Like, I don't know, whatever, you get what I mean with the comparison. Probably if you don't, I mean, don't. But so having like that, and then at the same time getting the chorus, as I had mentioned, that really stuck out to me. I think that might have been one of my favorite parts of the song. Parasocial itself is a good topic. I feel like for right now there is a lot of stuff going on in the scene that I think that sometimes gets overlooked, when in reality it's just sort of creepy, like sort of creepy stuff. So it may be a topic, like a controversial topic, to say, like, I don't know, call people creepy, or not even topic, a controversial comment, but I feel like a lot of people would agree with just some of the lines, like between people being musicians and bands that you really enjoy, and then you personally knowing them and who they are as humans and people, rather than just being it's sort of like, I did a podcast with Metalbird recently, and we talked about the word overrated was really what we were talking about. And some of the things sort of apply. It's like people wanting bands to stay smaller, and so that they can remain like their niche interests and stuff like that, that's just not super supportive, or the way that music fans and listeners used to be. So I mean, I'm sure there's always been issues with Parasocial fans and stuff, but I think the internet like brings something different to light. Anyway, I'm not gonna get too off topic, but it's a subject that I feel like I'm not sure how many of you follow Andy on social media and stuff, but I think that a lot of like that anger that you can feel in the song and stuff makes a lot of sense. I've seen some comments and stuff that are a little bit like just that would bother me, and I don't deal with that stuff. So a heavy topic, a lot to unpack with the song. Chorus being, I think, the shining part for me, maybe. Huge ending of the song after the chorus that I had loved so much. A lot of as I had mentioned in the guitar work too, the chaos, the pinch harmonics, there's a lot to listen, especially after hearing the song one time. So it'll be one I certainly revisit, but again, Take Flight, it's untouched for me right now, and I'll probably end up now giving that one a bunch more listens again, because this has come out. Every time Termina puts something out, I tend to go back in their discography too, and I had mentioned the mix on the first album, but it's still something that I go back to. It's got such strong substance in that album, like The Abyss, their Blood Echo. There are just a bunch of different tracks that I could go back to time and time again. There are certain albums where the mix is a no-go for me. Like it's such a factor that I'm like, no, I can't revisit this, unfortunately, even the parts that I like. But that's not the case with this. It's just got so much potential that the mixing that's on these newer tracks would have brought it to just like a crazy level. But that is extremely promising for what they're doing now. I'm very much looking forward to another Termina album. I hope. I haven't really looked to see what I don't think anything has been announced though. So we'll see on the drop with this if anything is, but even if not, we got a new Termina song to jam to. Let me know which of the newer singles has been your favorite and which in their discography is your favorite, and if you agree with what I've said so far. So I'll link the video that I used in this reaction review, all of Termina's social media, Nick Nocturnal's channel, all in the description of this video. Make sure to give them some love if you enjoyed this. As always, oh, I almost forgot my the link tree will be in the description. That will have the Patreon link, which I've rolled out recently. I've been working really hard on that content, making some mixtapes / playlists for people working on videos. We're going to do a live stream on the 29th. A lot of stuff going on there, but also for the channel as well. We'll be doing some regular live streams here. The next one will be Tuesday, which I have no idea what the date will be on Tuesday, but it will be at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. GMT, and I'm very excited. The link tree also has my Instagram profile, my Last.fm, the Discord server invite link, which is where the community for my YouTube channel is based. We have a lot of really wonderful people who love music in there, and that is really what it's all about. So if you're interested in coming and join, check out the community. That will be there. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.